America the Beautiful is a song that I think all kids should know. It may be a more enduring patriotic song than even the Star Spangled Banner. I always had kids learn it or review it around Veterans Day. It's not only great for Veterans Day, but any time of the year. It could be for Peace Day, President's Day, why not a winter or spring concert? Also great for Women's History Month because of the lyricist Catherine Lee Bates. So here's what I did kindergarten through 5th grade with America the Beautiful. For 4th and 5th grade, I used a PowerPoint video that reminded them of the lyrics and images that went with it. The lyrics are difficult, and there's a lot of imagery in the words that are used. We also were reminded of the history of the song and how Catherine Lee Bates came to write the lyrics. 5th graders then learned to play it on the ukulele, if we knew enough chords to do that. Each year it kind of depended. And if we couldn't play it on the ukulele, we could certainly play them on Boomwhackers, play the chords. So here's what I created. It's a grid of the lyrics, and there's 4 boxes divided into phrases. So, oh beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain, and then a second page with the rest of it. So what I had 4th graders do was, after they'd seen the video, refresh in their minds what the meaning was, I had them draw a picture for each phrase. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies. What's that mean to you? I said everybody's picture should look different because we all think differently. So they ended up drawing the pictures. Now, when we get to God shed his grace on thee, I always said to them, just think about why Catherine Lee Bates wrote that and what she was thinking, and try to draw something that you think that might represent what she was thinking about. So when they were done, we had a whole class, 25 to 30, beautifully illustrated lyrics for the song. So grade 2 and 3, I kept class sets of them, and grade 2 and 3 then used these to track the lyrics and sing the words. So I'd have them put it down on the floor, and I said, now put your finger under every word, and we would echo speak, and then we would echo sing. They would always, of course, go, oh, that's my brother's best friend. I got his, yeah. So when they see other kids did it, I mean, the engagement went up by 1,000%. And the 4th graders, knowing that theirs were going to be used to teach the younger kids, it was always a really meaningful activity for sure. So once I had these, a class set, I had several class sets, but I only needed one because I would use that class set for every 2nd grade and 3rd grade class I had to practice the words. But then what I did was, and this might be my favorite part of it, I cut up the boxes, and I made a giant version of it for kindergarten and 1st grade. And in this one, some of the kids can read, but mostly it's them seeing the images. The images are child drawn, they're student drawn. And so I think in a way it's better than some glamorous shot, some beautifully illustrated something or other. I think it's really meaningful, and they find meaning in other children's drawings. So I would be able to then go, oh beautiful for spacious skies, and I go, look, I could say spacious means there's so much of it to see, and look at those beautiful skies they drew. For amber waves of grain, I go, look, there's no water like waves, but the grain is moving like a wave moves. And this picture right here even shows grain, brown grain, and it looks in the shape of a wave. I love that. So we would go through this entire thing. How long does that take? It takes a couple of minutes, and we just review it, refresh it, and then move on to another activity. I would do all of these over maybe a 3-week period. It was a mini unit. And the greatest thing of all, this can become a bulletin board, a wonderful bulletin board, because it's student generated. I have on TPT a slide presentation and ukulele chord presentation for America the Beautiful. On Oodles of Music, I have a download for the template for this. I'll link it all in the bio or description below. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plains. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining